Within the functioning pairs, 1/4 of our MBTI personalities falls into the directing. Directing is sensing plus thinking. These people or these personalities are described as someone who is decisive, quick to take action, values facts and logic, pays attention to details. These include our ESTJ, ESTP, ISTJ, and ISTP. The general description of an ISTJ is that they're very quiet and serious, and they are very successful by thoroughness and dependability. They're practical, matter-of-fact, realistic, and responsible. They just decide logically what should be done, and they're going to work toward it in a very steady manner despite any kind of distractions. They take pleasure in creating everything as order and organized, but more importantly than anything else, they value traditions and loyalty. An ISTJ has some potential strengths within the career frame. They have an ability to organize tasks, and they're decisive. But not only are they going to be quick to organize tasks and be decisive, they have great follow-through, and they can get things done. They're going to maintain and preserve what already works. They have goal setting within their careers. They have very immediate and tangible goals, and they prefer a more traditional goal. They also have very extensive action plans with great steps or step-by-step methodologies to achieve their goals. This creates some potential obstacles. They have trouble using these unexpected opportunities, and they really don't like surprises. This is part of the judging piece of their personality. Some of their tips is to consider some long-term goals and brainstorm some new opportunities so they don't get upset by surprises. They gather information. They're going to read about careers. Remember, these are going to be introverts. They're going to prefer to research over asking people, but they're only going to collect enough details or enough facts to be able to make their decisions. Because of this, they tend to miss some really long-term potentials because they're focused on the presence or the present. They also miss out on the life of the job, meaning that all the wonderful things and the interactions that are going on within one's job, they really miss out on those because they're so busily focused on the facts. So some tips: make sure that you reach out of yourself and to really ask people what they like about the job and explore some long-term lookouts for the career opportunities. Look at how we make contact as an ISTJ. They really have carefully selected network of experts. They're not going to have an extensive list of networking, but they do really value the essential aspect of networking, even though they don't want to do it. They can present a very detailed experience or picture of their experiences. The obstacles is that they miss out on some opportunities because they don't like to talk to others and they don't really prefer to network, and they appear very quiet in interviews. They may also appear overly task-oriented or impersonal. So some tips: be sure to start with close friends in a network and build outwards. Role play. Prepare for hypothetical questions. This is a great opportunity to really use that research piece of your personality and look online and really research for some hypothetical options. And don't overwhelm your interviewer with too many details. Decision. This is a difficult part sometimes because this type of personality, the ISTJ, tends to make some hasty decisions. They prefer to really look at a logical way or a logical analysis of their options, and they're going to weigh pros and cons very well in a very minutely detailed and even very, what's a great word, organized, structured way. They may tend to neglect the values because they focus too much on logic when they make those hasty decisions. So some tips: consider what's really important, remember the values, and plan a putting off time, meaning that if you get an option or an offer, that you're going to take a day, an hour, 2 hours before you make any kind of a decision. An ISTJ, the most popular occupations are nuclear engineer, environmental engineer, pilot, health and safety, infantry, a manager, and building grounds maintenance.